Hello and welcome to my course. Today we will talk about playing two notes at a time on the mouthpiece. So when I say two notes at a time, I don't mean playing two separate notes like so let me just demonstrate what I'm talking about what do I mean by saying two notes at a time. So I just played a note that was a tone above the primary note. So in order to do that, again, you have to move your larynx slightly up. Just make sure that you do not start on a too high note, because it all depends how much your muscle has been developed from the previous exercise I give you. And so then try to start slightly lower than usual, and then try to move your larynx up to the next note. And by all means, try to use your ears to guide you so that you don't end up on like a random note, I don't know, a third or fourth up, but rather like make sure you're in full control and just go a tone up from the previous one. One thing that can help you with that is actually, again, singing. So if you go to, or even slightly in the mid-range, to, now try to make sure that you stay on each note slightly longer. And the best way to keep your track is to use the metronome. So just put the metronome maybe on like 60. I'm gonna tap my foot to just demonstrate, and then let's say after 4 beats you're gonna move to the next note in a controlled fashion. Make sure it's exactly on time. Right? And then to finish the note, one of the techniques used in jazz, for instance, is not only letting go the diaphragm and the air pushing forward and everything and just basically stopping the note, but actually putting the tongue back on the reed. So the advantage of using that method over the others is that you know exactly where you're going to put your tongue on. So if you have a note that is 4 beats long, you're going to put the tongue back on exactly on the 5th beat. So it's extremely accurate. Because anything you play in just has to be extremely accurate in terms of the rhythm, and needs to have a fixed length. As next, I'm just going to demonstrate you that you can actually go with now 3 notes, so more than 2. Let me just show you. And then you can go from that 3rd note back down. Just make sure before proceeding to the 3-note exercise that you're really comfortable with the bending exercise I was talking about before, and that you also practice for at least a week or 2 the 2-note exercise. So all these 3 exercises will allow you to control the larynx much better. So when times come to for instance, bend the notes while playing a solo, or while doing anything musical or that requires the interpretation, your muscle and your technique is going to be there to connect you more with the instrument. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time.